Hello everybody, welcome to Bonsai. Yes, the Bonsai side, just an update video. Don't get your hopes up, I'm not styling a tree today as much as I know you want me to. We have bad news here at Bass and Bonsai. We lost a lot of trees this winter, and that's why I haven't really been in the mood to do any bonsai and haven't really done any bonsai. And if you can see down below me here, that right there, that's all that's left. Those right there. Those trees are all that's lived. Everything else slowly died off as the spring came. It started turning, brown. You know how the junipers do. And we lost a few other trees that weren't junipers, and I think it was the majority of them were those cheaper junipers. I'd gotten a whole bunch from, I believe it was Lowe's who made the deal. I bought them like $4 a piece. Those trees didn't make it. But in all honesty, I just been, my heart has not been into bonsai since I've realized, and I kind of told a few people, I didn't really specify that I had the right way to carry them over winter, but you do not want to leave trees out. You do not want the roots to freeze. Trust me, I know. That's what happened, I believe, to all of these that have died off. Because you might be able to get by with it. The year before last winter, I left them out, lost maybe a couple trees. I had like a bunch. Then this last winter, I did the same thing. Well, guess what? We had a rough winter. I mean, it was freezing and thawing back and forth like for a long period of, for about a month and a half straight there. It was like every day it would warm up, stuff would thaw out. At night, it would refreeze. And I think that back and forth is what just did the trees that didn't make it, did them in. But we do have a bunch of trees left. And I just want to talk about this one real quick. This dude right here, I've talked about it before. That tree I've done everything wrong with. I went and got it in the middle of the winter, styled it up, kept it in a basement with a grow light for the rest of that winter, took it out. It's lived outside in the winter, and it keeps living. And this tree also like that, and a few others. But you will not see me leaving trees out all winter long. So I just want to give you an update. I'm doing a lot of fishing, and a lot of people are like, when are you going to do a bonsai? My heart is not in it right now. I'm not going anywhere, and anybody can create a bonsai tree. Keeping them alive is the difficult part. So I've had a lot of comments and people saying that, you can't use this channel, my channel, Bass and Bonsai, as inspiration to create bonsai trees. Well, of course you can. You can use anything you want to for inspiration. I tell anybody, if you can get inspiration to do something, wherever you find that inspiration, good luck. Because that's what most people need in this world, inspiration to get up and do something. Now, any YouTube channel, even Ryan Neal, even Bonsai Mirai, those aren't the places to try to keep stuff alive, information from those guys. You can learn a lot from those places, just like you might be able to, learn and get inspired to do something or watch how I do something. You want to learn how to keep something alive, go to your garden center, Japanese bonsai nursery of some sort, that may have your specific tree, or the best thing, if it's in your area, is a bonsai club, which I haven't signed up. Bonsai guy keeps telling me, and bonsai guy told me, he's like, he showed me how he kept his. He's got him in this greenhouse thing he made, and I think he still lost a tree or two. Like it was a rough winter, but he told me, and I'm like, they made it last year. I'll leave them alone, and they didn't. But get to a bonsai club. They might be familiar with the trees you have or have trees just like you. They can tell you, just tricks and stuff, how to keep the trees alive. That's the main thing in bonsai. Keeping your bonsai tree alive, whether it be a year, 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, and being passed on to someone else is the ultimate goal in a bonsai tree. But it is not going to be learned on YouTube. If you say I watch YouTube channels and you just knew how to do it probably in the first place. Some people have a green thumb. I don't. I have a chewed up thumb from bass. I have a hard time keeping stuff alive. And I think the biggest thing I don't think styling. I think you can go crazy with some of these junipers. Like I've told you guys before that I think as long as you don't take too much foliage off each side, it's hard to explain, but those big branches, say two big branches come out. You could chop one whole branch off, and I think that whole other branch will be fine. But if you get into those where it separates into thirds and fourths and fifths, and you take a lot of foliage off everything, that will destroy the tree. But I think as long as you leave that one section whole, because I've had it happen on several of these, and they seem to do fine. But if you take too much foliage off the entire tree, that's where you run into problems. Or if you do too much crazy with the roots instead of early spring. Early spring is when they like to have the roots messed with. But anyway, all that's for naught if you leave them out in the winter. You don't care what you do. They're gonna be dead. If not that year, then next year that you leave them out. I don't care what anybody tells you. Do not leave your trees out in the winter. Don't let the roots freeze. Got it? All right. Well, anyway, in this update video, I do have plans. I do have a bunch of trees that still haven't had any work done to them, and stuff that does going to need just a little work. So I'm going to try to get a few different bonsai videos put together. And then what you see here, there's also 6 or 8 big junipers like this that are a different variety species on the back side of this fence that they're still alive and they're doing fine. I didn't want to drag everything out here. But that is about it. And I do plan on buying more, maybe not this year though, until I may end up giving these away or selling them cheap, or working a deal with Bonsai guy, store them at his place over this winter. And once I get a good system set up for winterizing, keeping them over winter, that's when I'm gonna get fired back up in the bonsai. I don't think I want to go buy any more bushes, plants, trees until I got that system figured out, where I want to keep them and how I'm keeping them over the winter. So anyway, I hope that helped you guys on the bonsai side and what's going on with Charlie. Why is he out going crazy bass fishing? That's why. The bonsai side that's where most of the subscribers are. We'll give you guys that. You guys, you're dedicated. Stick with us. Don't go anywhere. Bass and Bonsai. We will be styling more bonsai trees. Any of these guys you want a closer look at? Let's take a look. If you guys can remember these, the 3 that are thriving and doing real good, they've been setting out all winter. And this guy here, blue rug junipers that came from, I believe that was at Walmart. If you guys saw that, and the bum was trying to bum money off of me in that video, they were like, looked horrible, hadn't been watered. I just started, all I've really done to them is watering them and styled this one a little bit, but they're doing real good. And this one I'm going to probably leave. It's just going to be kind of, I'll probably chop some of this off. It's going to kind of be a cascade with a slant style, but it should be pretty good. And this one I'm just letting grow. It's still wired up somewhat. I'll probably take it off. There is my favorite tree, which I'm hoping, cross my fingers, knock on wood, makes it. It still looks fine. It's doing pretty good. And then, of course, my next favorite would probably be Mugo here. Now, he's looking a little brownish, so I'm kind of just on that, like, lint mode. I'm wanting to keep them, just keep them alive. I'm not going to mess with them. Make sure that, wait till they get back to being hopefully, and don't die. And then we'll start styling. Now, some of these that look perfectly fine that I haven't done hardly anything to, I will get on them, like I said before. So anyway, if you liked this video, hit the like button, subscribe to Bass and Bonsai if you're just now finding out about us. We do bonsai sometimes. We're going to be doing a lot more. We did a lot more last couple years. I actually did way more bonsai than fishing there for a while. Bonsai subscribers are way higher than fishing. I'm trying to, and because I love bass fishing. Watch my bass fishing videos and tell me I don't love bass fishing. But we're growing as a channel. We keep growing. We have over 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to try to do a 5,000 subscriber giveaway on some of the bonsai probably tools I don't even use. I don't even use that many bonsai tools. And then on the fishing side, maybe one of my single lifestyle handles. But anyway, I hope you like this, guys. I'm out of here. I gotta go do something else. No, seriously, am I live still? Yeah, I gotta go do something else. Okay? Bye. No, seriously, get out of here. Go bass and bonsai somewhere else. Charlie's got work to do. It's called sleep. Bye. I don't even know how to shut this thing off. That's all. I was just trying to kill time until I can figure out how to shut this thing off. Not that one. Oh boy. Not that one. Not that one. Is this thing off yet? Oh shoot. Oh boy. Hang on. Well, while we're on this side, let's take a look at that tree if I'm still going. I have no idea if I'm still going or not. That tree, Charlie Brown tree needs some work. Okay, let's stop this stupid thing. Yeah, I'm sure. It asked me, am I sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.